Hello, friends. Oh, hello, friends. So nice to have you back where you belong. Hi, this is Gail, Fava of 4, from sunny Orlando, sitting on my front porch. And this is take 3 or 4. And I keep screwing up somehow. Anyway, entry 3, I believe 3, from Violet. Violet Lavendar is her name, Vi Lavendar, and her name is Violet Ethier, so I always get it messed up. I'm challenged in so many ways, and I'll start to tell you about some of them, and they'll make you laugh. Somebody said I should be a stand-up comedian. Well, I'll tell you one. When I went to the doctor yesterday to get a chest x-ray, you know, the guy says, put this thing, take your bra off and put this, just take your bra off. I said, okay. And I go, but leave my shirt on? See, you have to be specific with me. He said, so take my bra off, but leave my shirt on? And he says, yeah. And he said, oh no, you better take it off because you have sparkly things on it. I said, okay, so you want me to take my bra and my shirt off? Yeah, so he gives me this paper thing. I said, so do you want the paper in the front or the back? See, that's how you have to deal with me because I don't know. He said, no, in the back. You know, he was kind of a young kid. Okay, that was the first x-ray. Then he says, okay, now move away and face the wall. Well, what do I do? In my directionally challenged mind, I walk over to the wall and I face it. I didn't even think of how weird that was until I left. And he said, because there was a track there where the x-ray machine is. And I said, do you want me to step over that and go to the wall? And he said, no, go back where you were, just face the wall, sideways. I'm like, oh, you don't know how many times I do those things. And I tell people ahead of time, you have to be specific with me. You know, I don't know whether I process things wrong or I'm just a little nutty. But that was the thing for yesterday. And there were more. Anyway, I want to take away from Violet's my video response to Violet's entry. When I came home later last night, it was around 7, I went to the mailbox thinking, well, you never know. And there was a package there. She's from Canada, Saskatchewan. And I kept thinking, well, Saskatchewan's in Alaska. And then I thought, well, maybe there's 2. And then I remembered it's Ketchikan that is in Alaska. Isn't that what the Canadians do? My cousin does that. He's in Nova Scotia. This is the tag she sent. And I hope, I'm trying to do this before the sun comes out so we can get a good look at it. Look at that beautiful heart she put on there. She made the whole card. And she put this trim and this and this. And, of course, what are these? I don't want to show the address. Violets. Those are violets, I think. Yeah, I think. Or irises? I love flowers, but I can't. These are pansies. And she's got 4 little flowers down here. This trim. I love these. I just love this old-fashioned hearts. Valentine's Day, I love looking at them in the store, and I usually buy one for my aunt who loves Valentine's Day. Now I have to remember to cover this up. Look at this. She put this on, I guess kind of like decoupage. I'm not sure of the process she used, but the flowers are like sticking up, the little pansies. This trim, and then the pansies there. You see him? Isn't that gorgeous? With her little purple accents. And her colors are neutrals, whites, off-whites, pink, lavender, and blue. She loves vintage, lace, doilies, fabrics, and antiques. And she's younger than me. I don't like that, Violet. I don't like that. But that's okay. The card is gorgeous. And it gives me some ideas when I start to get too carried away or make things too difficult for myself. Of all the different things you can do. And I hope everybody's seeing this okay. I don't know if I should turn this. I just get tired of doing things in the same place. Okay. Then, we got this card. Isn't that gorgeous? That would be a Mother's Day card, I would think. She cut this flower out of something. This is one of those little yo-yo flowers. I've been trying to make some of those. That's how challenged I am. I got one of those round things that you make the flowers with. You know how many times I tried? And of course I don't read directions, that's my problem. And every time I did it, the needle and the material was stuck to the plastic thing. So now I don't bother with that. I'm directionally challenged. She put this trim on here that I love. And I just love this picture of a young girl with a flower in her hair. Kind of looks like me when I was younger. Yeah. You believe that, and I'll show you the Brooklyn Bridge. Isn't it beautiful? Hey? You don't know how much I appreciate it. I'm trying to think what flowers those are. Some kind of lilies? I don't know, I'll have to ask her. Then, I love this. I love all those pouches everyone makes, and I kept saying I would make one, and I never did. I don't think I did. But it wasn't like this. Look how easy she made it. She folded over a piece of burlap. And they have so many burlaps now. Do you see all the ones in the store? My Lord. Anything to get us to spend money. And she sewed. She did a zigzag stitch down here. Left this fringe. She zigzagged this. See, she made a little. Now, how many people still sew everything on? And I believe this is sewn too. I really need to. I have a sewing machine. I need to thread it. It keeps intimidating me because I haven't done it in such a long time. And yet I used a serger, I told you, to make all my window coverings when we first moved here. I didn't know what I was doing, but when the lady made one, I thought I could do that. Bought a serger, I made it, and I never used it again. So if anyone needs a serger. And then she put this ribbon through here with little, here's a heart, a star, and a bead. You know, I make things so difficult. And I'm so happy to see things that are beautiful, but it looks like I could do, even if I have to glue. Hey? Isn't that a beautiful, let me see, silver with like, looks like somebody, like the drippings around it with the gold middle. I absolutely love it. I already have things I'm going to do with these. Then, the piece de resistance. Look. I'm not sure, let me see. It's starting to get a... Is that gorgeous? She took a piece of, I think like upholstery material, because it's heavier. See? And the neat part about it is, with this lace on top, you can see through it, which gives it a double-edged beauty, eh? And then this trim across here, and she even sewed on this little Velcro thing. Trim here. And look how pretty that looks. Oh, I'm looking at it, but you can't see it. And the back, the inside, this lace goes like this, so that gives it dimension. I'm learning those words you guys use, but it does. And this trim is kind of like an apricot peachy. It's just really pretty. I love that color. Looks like maybe it came off of a pillow or a curtain or something, or maybe not. And then look at the flowers she made. She put a doily. And then who would have thought to just kind of rag up your little pieces and put them on there. I mean, I would have never thought to put that material. I would have thought I needed to do something, I don't know. But it matches the browns. And there's the different shades of browns. Almost all the colors are in this ribbon. I mean, in this middle of this flower. And then a really pretty acrylic flower, yellowish. See? The bottom has this. I need some of this. I have no more of this dangly stuff, and I love it. I need to go find some. And then she's got beads at every maybe inch and a half. She put beads on. And she sewed all this on too. I don't think she used glue anywhere. And this medallion, look how pretty that is. Just kind of hanging there. Isn't that gorgeous? And it just velcros right up. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love it. Now, what do your family members think when you make things? Do they like them? Do they appreciate them? Do they think, oh yeah, there goes Mom? You know the bridal clutch I made? Well, I added some more things to the flap. And I just thought it was beautiful. You know, even if you don't like shabby chic or white or whatever, I mean, I think things are beautiful just because people made them. And there aren't many people anymore that go out of their way to do something special for someone. Well, my daughter says this is just me, you know, so I'm not being positive. But I was upset. I didn't get to see them on Easter there, but I had sent down the gift and they took it home. And didn't hear anything for a couple weeks. I guess, I don't know, the type of person I am, I'm expecting something, like a call to say, oh my gosh, you know, that was so pretty. And I said you don't have to use it for the wedding. You could just use it at home to put your stuff in for the wedding. It's just something that was made for me. And so I got a card in the mail the other day. Not a phone call, not a text, but a card that said, Dear Gail, not even Aunt Gail, Dear Gail, thank you for the engagement gift. We look forward to celebrating, to having you with us to celebrate our wedding. Okay. And I was just really disappointed. I don't know what I expected. They say expectations bring resentments, and that's true. But how can you help having some expectation? I guess my expectation was, wow, that is really, it's beautiful, and looks like it took a lot of time and work, and we so appreciate it, but I guess I'm putting words in people's mouths, but it does kind of make me feel like, I don't feel as generous now. And I'm a good aunt, you know, very good, we're close. I gave them a nice housewarming gift, and it's not about money, it's not about anything, because I made this gift. But I was disappointed in the way they went about thanking me. So I thought it was one of the nicest things I made. You know, I haven't made that many things. So tell me what you think. My daughter's always saying, you're not being positive, you're not being positive. Well, I said, my feelings aren't always positive. I don't have to have positive feelings, they just are what they are. Maybe I could learn to have a better attitude, I don't know. But that upset me too, so now I don't care to tell her how I feel. So you guys are going to have to hear it all. All right, I will quit having a bad attitude, and let you go. I'm going to come back in a little while and do a video on the pillow I'm altering for my mom for Mother's Day. Our whole family, you know, they're not, my sisters and I are a lot different, but my mom isn't really sentimental that way, or like, I mean, I don't know how much, I'm sure she'll like it because I have a picture of her mother on it. But I wanted to do it, and usually, you know, I give her other stuff, but I wanted to do this, so I'll show you, and then you can tell me what you think I should put on the top of it, on the one side. I'm still trying to decide. It won't be a pillow she'll use, she'll just set it somewhere, so I guess it doesn't matter if I have a bigger bead on the front or whatever. But like I said, I start doing too much. So, anyway, friends, I will let you go. And Violet, I absolutely love, love, love all your gifts. And hopefully all of you will get something from me for your efforts. And good luck to whoever wins the wedding dresses, or the half-wedding dresses, or appliques, or whatever. I'll have to figure that out later. But you won't be disappointed. So thank you all for your love, your kindness, your thoughts, your comments. And I will talk to you later. Hugs.